Greetings, everybody! Ho ho! And a terrific Tuesday to you! Alright, anyway. I hope everybody's having a good day here in the United States. It is Election Day. It's the day that you go to the polls and you make your preferences known. And you hope that, well, whatever you are in favor of succeeds, and whatever you aren't, it doesn't. And that's the way we do Representative Republic here in the United States of America. And with that, we've got a lot to talk about today. Several stories related to that, all about, I don't know, inflammation. No, that's not it. Anyway, we'll get around to it in just a moment. But first, let's say hi to each and every one of you. We've got Haitian Falderu saying, morning one, morning all. Indeed, we've got Mephisto's movie reviews in the house. We've got Dragon Master 360. Tim Hayes is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Ola Von S is here as well. Snorta Poop is Cuba. Hello, humans and other critters, indeed. Rob Altus says, good morning, CC and company. Are you ready to rumble? Yes, I am. And I think a lot of people are as well. We're going to have to, I'm afraid, at some point here in the future. We've got Judicon hanging out with us. Good to see you, my friend. D-Bud Martin's in the house. What's going on, D-Bud? Good to see you. Olaf Vanes. Do hope culture will revert back to an hour later. Right now, I'll be in the office at Wednesday, and Thursday won't get home before 5:30 p.m. Well, I tell you what, we probably will revert next week, at least as far as this show goes. So it'll be right before Midnight's Edge in the morning starting Monday. That would be my guess. And that'll give us extra time. And it'll also allow me to release a video earlier in the day. I'm going to have to talk to Grant about that. But anyway, I will look at that, my friend. It seems wise. Hey, Jerry Mendoza is here. We've got Morgan King in the house. It looks like Low Spec Linux laptop is here. Good to see you, friend. Spartan Flash Sentry. Good to see you, my friend. Man, it's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Airwolf theme song. Indeed, man, I would love that. That'd be great. A-Team would be excellent as well. What's up, Randall Orser? Good to see you. Theme Park Casual. Rohan Knight is in the house. Let's see who else popped in the chat. I think I said hi to Liger Fan already, but I'll do it again. And Fat Elvis is here. He's going to tell you to smash those thumbs, kids, and I would appreciate if you did hit that like button. Thank you. Darius Munchausen is here. I hope he brought some coffee. We've got my buddy Captain Fandom Nerd here as well. Spider Unlimited is here. Says happy belated birthday. Well, thank you for that. I got talked into doing a birthday stream yesterday. It's still up. You can go watch it. It's kind of fun. Bashi Washi, how is it going? Zax, what is up, brother? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Scott Cook is in the house. We've got so many other folks like Max Mercer here. Yeah, I saw that. I retweeted it, that I posted the getter. Anyway, Posto's got that covered, so check that out. Let's see. Annie Masterson is in the house. Let's see. We got Channel Surf, who, of course, has the best mustache on YouTube. Well, let's see. We've got a few others like Douchey McDouche. Good morning, everyone. Indeed. Let's see who else is here. Who's Shawnee Step is here. We got Jason Gray here. We got Josiah Finch here, who has a cool picture. Look at that picture. I love that picture. Blackie is here. We got Matt G. Everybody, there's Matt G. Lord Trennan is here. Oh, I'm trying to squeeze lots of stuff into today, my friend. We're going to see. We're going to see. Darius Munchausen gives me the cup of coffee I was begging for a $4 super sticker. And Lil Chad's here. Good to see you, man. I am working on that merchandise. I hope you will buy some. Actually, I hope everybody will buy some. I'm very stoked about the new merch. It's going to be a good time. And Fearter is here. And unfortunately, we have to go. Cajun Bowser, well, we're a little early today. We'll fix that starting next week, as I told Olaf on S we would do. This was an experiment. We'll go back to the regular time. Yeah. Colonizer Jibus. JT Good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Wherever you are and whenever you're watching, thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. And if you're watching on the replay, hit the like button and make a comment, please. It will drive engagement. It will increase the channel, and I need that, folks, as I head into a soft retirement. I don't need as much support as you could possibly give. And we've got a few folks in the chat, including Randall Orser, who sent out a member chat saying, Happy Election Day indeed. My buddy Jason Gray follows up with a super chat for 2 Australian bucks. Says, super chat to bring the casino back. Oh, thank you, my friend. And on that note, let's get started right away. We have some bad news to start with. And no, it's not election related. We have Leslie Phillips passing away at the age of 98. If you don't know who this person is, he was an actor on many, many things, including he was the Sorting Hat in Harry Potter. And his loss is no bueno, but he did so much in his lifetime, and 98's a long, long life. So it's with sadness we say goodbye. But again, 98 years, amazing. Moving on, we have Nexstar. They're focused on the CW, and rightfully they should be, because they got that network for a song and a dance, and they still don't own the 25% that's equally split between Paramount and Warner Brothers. But all that aside, they did grow their revenue by 9.7% in the most recent quarter. I anticipate even more growth in the near future. We have Disney World and Universal Studios Orlando under a state of emergency because there's another tropical storm on the way. Kohl could threaten a hurricane. We'll have to see if that happens. Wow, that's only a few weeks after Ian. No bueno. Speaking of no bueno, James Cameron says Avatar 3 could be the last in the saga if The Way of the Water underperforms. Well, it's going to underperform. And this is all despite the fact that his production partner has already said that they are through basically the first act of the 4th film. So this would be a very expensive pulling of the plug. We're going to have to see if this thing does any good. And they've changed some of the character look, of course, you can see here. They've changed some other stuff, and I'm just not sure a lot of people are going to be interested. I could be wrong. We'll have to see. We've got the midterms will be, streamed. That's right. I misunderstood this originally. I was like, the revolution will be streamed. No, it's just the midterm elections. In fact, NBC's coverage, you're going to be able to find it, on their streaming service. And you're going to be able to start seeing this more and more frequently. A lot of newcomers to the streaming business are starting with their news channels. And I don't know. I think the appeal is going to be more with the folks on YouTube than it is going to be over here. In fact, I've got a stream coming up tonight over on Comics Division if you want to watch our coverage of the election here in the United States. It could be a good time. Speaking of that, markets here in the United States are in a holding pattern ahead of the election. Actually, they're mixed, but nobody's really super stoked until we see some results, and especially things that are, we need less hiccups in elections, and we need to know the results the night of. There's no reason that we don't. And all the stuff that came out and was recently talked about by the current occupant of the White House does not instill confidence in the process. And that's bad, okay? Because I believe that we should have that. And so I hope we'll have the results this evening. In fact, I'm almost counting on it because I don't think I'm going to go to sleep until I know. And with that, we'll move on to the fact that the Asian markets are doing the same thing as the U.S. markets for the very same reason. I wonder why. Musk's partisan tweets. Thank you, AP. They call Twitter neutrality into question. No, just because he owns the platform doesn't mean the platform isn't neutral. Or at least that's what I used to hear back when it was controlled by, one party and one group of humans that really, quelled any other voice aside from the ones they wanted to amplify. And we all know what that was. Speaking of which, again, AP Misinformation Central is talking about how the staff is struggling with misinformation at Twitter. Wrong. They only laid off about 15% of the people that were involved in moderation. Not 50%, as was reported. They also just are essentially locked out of tools because of the changes that they could make, which would or could influence the election. So we'll have to see if AP ever returns to telling the truth ever again, just from an unbiased standpoint. I don't know. We've got, them AP trying to tell you how to read your social media feeds now, saying that, you're going to find a lot of things like the hiccups we've already seen in Maricopa County, in Arizona, and in other states already as well. I think there was already a hiccup in Georgia, several. So Ooh, boy, do they want to control how you get information. Speaking of which, Mastodon is gaining a lot of people on their platform, but nobody knows how to use it. And you have to be somewhat on board with the fact that it's the Wild West over there because it's decentralized. And there are no safe spaces, kids. So if you're going there to try to be, preserved from hearing things you don't want to hear, you're out of luck. The Kohl COO is running away. Yes, that's right. Michelle Gass is leaving because it's about to get real rocky in retail. I wonder why. So she's going to Levi's. We have lawmakers in the European Union not dealing with the cell phone surveillance scandal that they have in lots of places. And, that doesn't instill a lot of confidence. And finally, sad news. I didn't win the Powerball. Somebody in Tallahassee, Florida did for $2.04 billion. And with that, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye!
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
I'm telling you, $2 billion would have come in handy. Could you imagine the independent studio I would launch with that kind of money? Whew. Would be awesome. Speaking of awesome, I have another great question here in the chat from one of our regulars. Logic's Finest says, I don't have Twitter. My data tells me Elon laid off 50%. Yes, approximately overall, but only 15% of the staff in content moderation were let go. In fact, there's been misreporting by the AP. That's not a surprise, about the fact that they wanted to hire back some employees in India where they actually, aggressively let go too many people. The AP's like, dozens. Well, dozens is an interesting way to report a story. And the headline, of course, doesn't read that way at all. It was incredibly overblown. But what do you expect from the authoritative sources? And with that, guys, check out today's video on electioneering, a Tech Tuesday video coming up, and Comics Division streams later. See ya!